a couple days off, and on to the Broncos. Coach Payton, tremendous football team, 4-2. Just had a tough game overseas. So they start with their defense with Vance Joseph. He's really playing incredible football right now. Pressuring the quarterback, first in the red zone, first and third down. Play a variety of things with a lot of really good players. The best defenses in the league, coached well. They're tough to block. They just held the team to under 90 yards offense. So, tremendous challenge with that defense. Coach Payton on the offensive side, he's won a bunch of games in this league. Really a good offense, scheme. Bo Nix has done a good job with him. 4 talented receivers, different tight end groupings. Dobbins, who can take it the distance, another rookie running back. Productive, do a lot of different things, run-wise, bootlegs, screens, you name it, they have it. And then Coach Rizzi, New Jersey native, known him for a long time. Veteran coaching staff, 4-2 at their place, be a good challenge. In terms of injuries, so we'll see where Slay's at. He may or may not do something today. He's getting better. He might be off to the side. We'll see here in a few minutes. Foles won't practice. Bozeman won't practice. JMS is in concussion protocol, and we're going to open the window for Victor Dimukeji.
You mentioned that Denver defense. Have you ever seen an outing like they just had with the negative 10 net passing yards?
They're impressive. I mean, they're impressive every game. They create a lot of negative plays. They have 30 sacks in 6 games. It was 9 last week, I think. But they rotate guys. But Benito is an unbelievable pass rusher. You can't have a plan for all of them, and they all can rush. I think 12 guys have at least a sack on their defense. They got the reigning defensive player of the year as a corner, Sertan, Alabama guy. They're just really good. They play good coverage, complement it with the front. They disguise well. They're as good as it gets right now.
Denver really took advantage a week ago with a quarterback that was holding the ball a little longer, and they were able to get to him and bring him down a lot. We've seen Jackson at different points hold the ball longer as well to give his guys time to get it down. But against a defense like this, is there an added point of emphasis this week in practice to get the ball out of your hands? Like this is maybe not necessarily a team that you can dance around with a little bit.
Yeah, I think you got to play good team football all the way around. Defense got to complement the offense, special teams. I mean, this is a team that's 4-2 for a reason. Everybody's got to do their job, whether it's the quarterback, whether it's the interior part of the pocket, whether it's the receivers getting open against tight press coverage against some really good corners. It's going to take a total team effort. But they're very productive, make mistakes. They do that to a lot of teams. I'd say that, watching the tape. They're hard to block. You have to do a good job of creating some positive plays. You get in those bad situations, and they made every team they've played, in those situations. Not a lot of third down conversions, and there's a lot of third and longs when you watch the tape. There's not a lot of touchdowns in the red zone. They play really good team defense. Vance has done a great job, for a long time. Back in Miami, Arizona, we were out against them in Buffalo. They're well coached. They got a lot of good players. They put you in bad situations. It's hard, and then you're on the road with a loud environment. We're gonna have to play good team football all the way around.
You guys have scored a touchdown in 3 straight opening game possessions, which hadn't happened since 2009 for the Giants. What do you attribute that to? Because people make a lot about scripting the first X number of plays and whatnot. What do you, the early game success, the early touchdown drives, what do you attribute that to, and how much of a difference has that made for you guys?
Yeah, you always want to get off to a fast start. And the preparation that these guys put into it, and the coaches, that's important. You give a lot of credit to the players that are out there doing it, making plays. I think last week we converted on a 3rd and 8 and 3rd and 12 or somewhere around there. Some of the other ones we haven't had many 3rd downs, or they're 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2. It's really 11 people doing their job at the level you need them to do your job at. That goes with any drive. I know it's the opening drive, but that really goes offensive football, any drive. You have 10 guys doing the right thing and 1 guy not. It could be a recipe for a very bad play. So we're just focused on trying to do our job the best we can.
Take the energy around the team, like Jackson, outside the building. You know, inserting Jackson.
Where with the? I'm sorry. Where with the building?
The energy around the team from outside the building.
Outside the
seems
building.
different,
Okay.
right? With Jackson as a starter, winning 2 of the last 3 games. What have you seen from the guys the last few days inside the building as they sort of return from the
Business as usual. You know, we have a very tough team to get prepared for. Look, you only have a certain amount of time, and nothing really changes, Jordan, relative to preparing for a team. You know, meeting-wise, film study, walkthroughs. You know, we adjust here and there, whether we want to do some more red zone today or 3rd down or do this, but focused, and you know, we got a big challenge ahead of us. And all these guys are doing everything they can do to put themselves in a good position for Sunday.
Daves, if you've got JMS in protocol, if Schlottman has to play, you know, how confident are you in him, and what did you see from him last week when he had to step in?
Yeah, confident in all the guys we have. That's why they're here. So he did, you know, what he needed to do, which was come in and operate at center for us, and did a nice job. So he'll get all the reps today.
Has he
Last
made
one.
progress, JMS, like to the point where
He's in the protocol.
is he going to be out here running around and doing something?
He's in the protocol, so that's where he's at.
And
Thanks,
wait,
Dave.
Russell, is Russell still your backup quarterback?
Yep.
Why?
He's our backup quarterback.